has appealed for patience. AIIMS panel chief, in fact, has responded to what the family lawyer is saying. The forensic team at this point in time is still looking into the case. The forensic team head hits out, says can't make opinions just by looking at the marks on the neck of Sushant Singh Rajput's mortal remains. In fact, the AIIMS team is asking for people to maintain calm and patience at this point in time because there has been no conclusion drawn so far. Let's go across to Priyank, who's joining us with more details. Priyank, AIIMS panel is saying, please have some patience. Let the team conclude whether it's homicide or suicide. And nobody, just by looking at the mark on the neck, can say that whether this is due to strangulation or because a person hanged himself.
Yes, certainly, Swati. What we can tell you to our viewers that all these things are keeping the probe a delay. There's a difference of opinion which is coming out from the agencies, the three agencies which have been looking into the cause of death of Sushant Singh Rajput. One, AIIMS panel. The second one is CFSL, and the third one is the Central Bureau of Investigation. The forensic department sources have told it 2 times now that the 5-member panel has not finalized. The report includes the vista analysis of the crime scene, photographs, recreation of the Cooper Hospital autopsy report, and the AIIMS panel is also telling it 2 times now that the CDI team is, and the CFSL has not been meeting them, and they are waiting for it. In a reply to what Vikas Singh, the family lawyer of Sushant Singh Rajput, has said, Sudhir Gupta has told it exclusively 2 times now, as I quote, that no concluding opinion or opinion homicide or suicide could be made by seeing ligature marks and scene of occurrence. It's difficult even for the doctors, and it's next to impossible for general people. Needed solely internal neck distortion and its forensic interpretation, unquote. So this is a statement which is coming out from Sudhir Gupta when Vikas Singh said that he spoke to Sudhir Gupta. There are 2 things, Swati, which people need to understand and which will certainly be scrutinized by the court when the matter will go to the court. That what was the need of Mr. Gupta talking to Vikas Singh? And secondly, why Vikas Singh was also talking to Sudhir Gupta. And this thing will be certainly challenged by lawyers of Riya Chakrabarti, including Manish Shinde. They are keeping a close observation on the family members also. So if Vikas Singh is coming out and saying that the forensic panel had looked into photograph and they told him that it's 200% that it was a case of murder,
right.
Manish Shinde basically used this opportunity to question that the AIIMS panel was allegedly influenced by Vikas Singh, which they have already done in the past by stating that since Sushant Singh Rajput's brother-in-law is a serving IPS officer, very senior ADG rank officer, he had been influencing the investigation. So this particular statement of Vikas Singh is certainly going to backfire in the due course of time.
Also, Priyank, I'm being told that the AIIMS panel chief has said that as far as a delay in giving a panel report is concerned is due to the CFSL report. Instead of first meeting the CBI officials, they want to bring the CFSL officials on board and know what their finding has been.
Certainly, Swati. Times was the only channel which got to know that the meeting, which was postponed 2 days back, was because the CFSL team had gone outstation for some important work related to other CBI case. And this particular team of CFSL, which had gone to the flat of Sushant Singh Rajput at Mobla in Pali Hill, was also supposed to be in the meeting of CBI, CFSL, as well as by the AIIMS forensic panel. What the forensic panel has also told it to Navika Kumar that my opinion, as I quote, that my opinion to the CBI will be clear and conclusive based on holistic perusal and evidence, unquote. So this is the statement. So the series of bombardment of statement is coming out from the All India Institute of Medical Panel sources because they have been accused of diverging information to the victim family, which will be certainly questioned in due course of time. And now what we are getting to know that the AIIMS panel and the CBI is waiting for the CFSL team to come back. So So
Right,
that
Priyank, stay on with us. Meanwhile, of course, we're also tracking the probe of the NCB. Mohit Bhatt and Tamal are joining us from outside the NCB office, where Rakul Preet is expected to arrive anytime now. We also have Priyanka Tibrewal and Ravi Srivastav joining us on the broadcast. We'll go across to our guests later. Let me first go across to our reporters. On one hand, of course, Tamal, the homicide angle is being discussed once again because Vikas Singh alleges it's 200% a case of murder. And on the other hand, the NCB probe where Rakul Preet is now expected to join the interrogation.
Well, Swati, the good part is it's a court's discretion. Supreme Court had decided CBI to probe. So in a way, it's also binding on agencies to come up with facts and facts, nothing less than truth. So we have to wait and see, because the matter is sub judice, which way the CBI investigation per se, essentially focusing on Sushant Singh Rajput's mysterious death, go, because at this point in time, it seems like there are certain confusions. The family is of a strong opinion that it is not a suicide, and they have been maintaining since day one that this is murder, this is abetment to suicide, and there could be manipulation, there could be drugs, multiple things, and those allegations have also given some impetus to the ongoing investigation. Coming back to your question, right behind me is the NCB guest house where the special investigation team of the NCB are camping, and Rakul Preet is expected very shortly. We have been told by police, as you can see, if I can ask my camera person to give you a sense of the area, it looks like a fortress, and there is massive police bandobast all across. There are deployment over that side, there's deployment on the right side, and they have tried barricading the road from all sides so that media people do not even have a chance of getting anywhere close to the gate. And we are learning from what they have received as an alert that Rakul Preet should be here in another 10 minutes time. Minded, Rakul Preet was summoned before, but she had sought some time, and thereafter she has been finally asked to come today, and she would be coming in all likeness. That apart, we are also expecting Karishma Prakash, who is the manager of Deepika Padukone, to also show up. Why? Because she was summoned before, and she initially had sought time till 25th.
You know, as soon as Rakul Preet reaches there, the NCB office, I'll come back to you and to Mohit Sharma as well, joining us on the broadcast now. But before that, let me take some callers on the broadcast. Dr. Reddy is joining us from Hyderabad. Dr. Reddy, good morning. If you can hear me, go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning, madam. Hello, good morning, madam.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
The Sushant Singh is not a suicide, madam. I am being a doctor. Every aspect I was in since 3 months. It is a completely conspiracy, and it is a completely homicide. It is a clear thing. And one thing is, always they sustain the CBI investigation. They doesn't want CBI investigation because of this. All things are come out. They know if the CBI enters, these all things come out. That's why they are completely refuse the CBI.
Right, but sir, we have to wait for the agencies to reach a conclusion. Thank you very much for joining us. Sudhanshu, another viewer, is joining us from Bengaluru. Good morning to you as well. Sudhanshu, go ahead. What are your views?
Hi, good morning.
Yes, sir.
So only one question is that I have in my mind that, okay, I understand, I mean, all Sushant Singh's fan, they understand that every agency has their own way to investigate and it takes its own time, right? But at the same time, it is very surprising that all the suspects, prime suspects, they're just roaming free. I mean, we are not getting any kind of updates, and the entire angle moves
Sir,
to...
Riya Chakrabarti is behind the bars. So is Shouvik Chakrabarti, and the name of other individuals that had cropped up as far as the NCB probe is concerned. But thank you very much for joining us. Suresh is joining us from Bengaluru now. Suresh, good morning. If you can hear me, please go ahead. What are your views?
Yeah, good morning. I'm Dr. Suresh speaking from Bangalore. Okay, I'm a doctor.
All right, sir.
See, first of all, I actually wanted to 2-3 things to be told. One is, as the previous caller said, some suspect being roaming free. The Disha's boyfriend. Okay, so I just want to know why there is a delay in questioning him. That is one thing. Second thing, regarding the AIMS doctor, since I'm a doctor, it is too much to ask for AIMS doctor to probe, because actually speaking, we have delayed 65 days for this.
Absolutely.
For the CBI to come, okay? So probably if in 20 days, when the Mumbai police were not properly doing, the CBI would have come, I think we could have got some conclusion. It's very difficult.
Also, there's a delay in that particular panel report is because they're waiting to know the findings of the CFSL officials, of the CFSL team. Thank you very much, Dr. Suresh. Vikram is joining us from Delhi. Vikram, good morning. Go ahead.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to know, ma'am, what CBI is doing now. I mean, they know that, right? They must have the clues that yes, whether it is a suicide or murder, right? So from my perspective, I believe Siddharth Pithani is one of the persons who can reveal the truth.
Sir, he has been interrogated several times as far as this probe is concerned. In fact, the CBI so far has recorded statements of over 35 individuals. Yes, the delay is something that the family is also questioning now. Thank you very much, Vikram.